back here today at Drayton Manor again for another visit here. It's currently 1 PM and I've just come in to pop on a few rides and attractions here. I mean, quite a few rides are open. I mean, Gold Rush, which is going round next to me. But it's been about a month and it's still on one train. So, I don't know what's going on with that. But apart from that, should be a good day. Every ride seems to be open as I've looked at it. So, I'm going to head into the park now. Hopefully I can have a good day with 5 hours left of the day. And I'll speak to you when I get into the park. Only a select few rides closed today. The Bounty, which is one I wanted to get on, but not too bad. Gonna go in there now and scan my ticket. I mean, it might only be 1 o'clock on a Saturday, but these queues are really quiet. I mean, Thor on 0 minutes. Now I'm gonna head on to here. As yeah, he has got a really short queue. And I'll speak to you in a second when I'm on there. Jumping on Thor now, the park's Zamperla Disco Coaster, which opened in 2022 with the rest of the Viking area. To be honest, seeing the wave on 5 minutes is incredible. So now I'm gonna jump onto here. Amazing ride there on Thor, the park's Zamperla Disco Coaster. Great, got a lot of airtime on there, but you can feel on there there's a bit of a bounce. You bounce up and down going along that most of the time, which I think, if it on the older models there isn't as much as a bounce, but on the newer models there is. And now I'm going to hop onto Jormungandr and I'll speak to you after my ride on there. Walk on Jormungandr here. No queue at all. Amazing ride there on Jormungandr. Amazing operations, and it's quiet as anything today, so I'm now going to head over to Frontier Falls and get on Gold Rush and the Haunting. But I forget how whippy that family coaster really is. It is rough. Still great though, it's an amazing part of this park and it's a piece of history. It's the oldest coaster here. So yeah, as I said, Frontier Falls it is, and I'll see you in a minute. Been a month about since I've been here in Frontier Falls, and the queue looks pretty good for Gold Rush. Only about 5-10 minutes, but be mindful it is still on one train after about a month, which I would have thought it would be on 2 by now, but obviously they're waiting for a rare part, so speak to you when I get on. Walking up this queue will never get old, just like it was on opening day last year. So it was the 26th last year. We're coming back up here next Saturday for Gold Rush's 1 year anniversary, so that should be good, but it doesn't feel like this coaster's turning 1 year old next week. It's incredible. Queues at the bottom of the stairwell should be about 15 minutes. Speak to you then. Back row cycle one on Gold Rush. Should be a good one. Amazing ride there on Gold Rush. Really good airtime on the back row. The only problem there was the operations were a little bit slow, but it was still great. Now I'm going to debate whether going on the Haunting, as it's got a wig queue. No, I'm going to head over to Accelerator because it's walk on. So, see you in a minute. Jumping onto Accelerator now. It's a little bit out of place, so they've like themed the outside, but the inside isn't as like, we're in a Wild West area. You'd think we're in some like futuristic place, so it would be great for after this season, during downtime, this could get a retheme as to make it fit in with the area better. But apart from that, it was the first for Coma Boomerang Junior, and it's a really good ride, so I'll speak to you in the station. Amazing ride there on Accelerator. The first junior of the Coma Boomerang in the world. I mean, it's very good. I mean, going up the lift has got a little bit of a rattle, but still a very good coaster in my opinion. And I'm now going to head over to The Wave as it's on 5-minute queue. So, see you in a minute. I think they're using the exit as an entrance for Maelstrom today because there's a massive puddle where the entrance is. So I'm going to hop on here and I'll speak to you when I get off. Just came off an amazing ride on Maelstrom there behind me. It was amazing. The only problem with that is the ride cycle. It's very short. It's about a minute and a half, which isn't the best, but you know, it's still an amazing ride, amazing airtime. I can't wait for the one with lap bars coming to Blackpool soon. Looks amazing. I'm now going to head on to The Wave, as it will be my first big coaster since Infusion at Blackpool Leisure Beach. So yeah, should be good. Time to brave the wave here at Drayton Manor. Should be a good ride. Just came off 2 back-to-back rides on the wave there. That ride's amazing. I've got one on row 4 and then one on row 6. It's very rattly at the back, I can't lie. But apart from that, amazing ops. It's been great here so far. So if you are going to come in the summer holidays, I guarantee you it will be quieter on any other day on a Sunday. Sunday seems to always be quiet here because the queues, everything's below 20 minutes. It's amazing. But I'm now going to go back up to Frontier Falls, I think, and get a couple of rides up there. See you then. Amazing ride there on the Dodgems. It was really fun actually. It's got a really long cycle there. Amazing. Really enjoyed the Dodgems. Now I'm going to head up into Frontier Falls where I can take you on Sheriff's Showdown. I'm pretty sure I can take you on. So I'll film it on my POV on there. I'll see you in a minute. I don't know if this is on purpose, but they've actually had to put like generators in here because the lights went off. It looks really cool though in here without the lights. Oh, this is really weird. Cool though, it feels creepy. But no, it looks great. I like seeing all these old maps. They're great. If you come down to Drayton Manor, 100% come in the museum because you see all these old maps, old rides. It's great. And old adverts as well. And things from old rides like Drunken Barrels. And then my favourite, Apocalypse over here. Just came off the Haunting there. Yeah, it was a very good ride there. Lasted about 15 minutes. It's my favourite Vekoma Madhouse in the UK. So now I'm going to hop on Sheriff Showdown and take you guys along with me. See you in a second.
Stealing my gun, causing trouble. Now's the time to prove your word and test your name. I know talking to you. Remember, remain seated, keep your hands in the car at all times.
They don't seem to be working, these ones. A few of the effects aren't working on it today. It's a bit strange. Usually they're all working. This one, nope, that one's not working. All the high score ones aren't really working, to be honest, which usually they're all working on here. Strange. For some reason they're all flashing blue. Just got a good ride there on Sheriff Showdown. Yeah, very good. Some of the targets weren't working, which was a bit annoying, but still good. Gonna jump on Sheriff Showdown now? Not Sheriff Showdown, Blasting Barrels, and I'll speak to you in a minute. If Mr. Dive Loop Coasters is watching this, I will get him on here next time. He's gonna go on here next time, I tell you now. I'm getting him on here. He's going on. That ride is just incredible. I love Maelstrom so much, you don't understand. It's the best ride on park. It's never got any problems with it, except on some occasions. It's just amazing. My number 2 flat ride in the UK after Toxicator, because the airtime on that is unmatched. Just waiting for the one that's double the size at Blackpool next year. That'll be incredible. Now I'm going to head over to the River Rapids and I'll speak to you there. Gonna jump back onto the Wave as it's only on 10 minutes. I'm telling you now, I don't know why it is so quiet today. I've never had this on a weekend. It is mental. I'll speak to you when I get into the station. We're at number 4. Another amazing walk-on ride on the Wave there. Waited like 2 minutes walking up the stairs. And that's it. Now we're going to jump on the rapids and yeah, get a good ride on there. See you in a minute. Came off the rapids not so long ago. Didn't get wet at all. It's honestly, you don't get wet at the slightest. Now I'm going to jump onto Gold Rush here, the park's Intamin family lift and launch coaster. Speak to you in a minute. This is just disgusting on this fence. You don't come to a theme park and just vandalise all over it. It's honestly disgusting. It's horrible. A new coaster for last year and it's got this much vandalism. It's all over. It's not just there, it's horrible. Horrible. Now I'm going to head on to Gold Rush, but that it's all over here. It's everywhere, it's disgusting. Now I'm going to jump onto Gold Rush as it's on Cycle 2. For some reason they're not running Cycle 2. It's over 4 o'clock and they're still running Cycle 1. So I don't know if Cycle 2's got a problem at the minute or what, but still, it's a good ride, Gold Rush. I love it. Now I'm going to head over to the most forceless ride on park, Loki. Onto the oldest roller coaster in the park, Jormungandr, for a ride on here. Let's see how this is. Hopefully it's a good ride, but as I said in like my first vlog, the track could really do with a jet wash because it's looking old. Great ride there on Jormungandr, really enjoyable. Sat like 4th row, it was really whippy. Now I'm going to jump back on 4 as it's got no queue, unlike Loki, which has probably got the longest queue in the park. See in a minute. Thor. Just came off Thor there, the Park Samper disco coaster, and it was great. It was more bouncy that time than at the start of the day, but it's still an amazing ride with some amazing airtime. I'm now going to head over to Adventure Cove or Thomasland, get a few more rides in before the end of the day, and I'll see you then. Man, I got soaked and I've not even been on there. Wave's maintenance bay there, if you didn't know. It's the maintenance bay next to it. That would have been where the second train would have been stored at night, which is pretty cool. There are thunderstorms in the area, so I think I'm going to go and take refuge in the Waves queue for now while that blows over, so I'll see you in a minute. This is just disgusting. And you know what, I've noticed this more after school trip season, all the graffiti. Because last year when Gold Rush opened, there was nothing until after this school trip, when they've all come, it's all just appeared. So it'd be good if they got like more security cameras and like if security kicked them out for that, because it is disgusting. The queue is being evac'd because of a fire alarm. Great. Just hanging out here by Excalibur, the old boat ride that used to be in here. Nope, Thunder's still there. The Wave had a fire alarm going off. Don't know what I'm going to do. Well, there's ducks. That's cute. But yeah, probably going to head over to one of the dark rides, like the Haunting, Sheriff Showdown, all the indoor rides. That is basically all you can do when there's a thunderstorm, sadly. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a minute. I'm actually surprised the Haunting has no queue at all. Like, this is one of the few select rides that can open in Thunder, and no one's in it. So maybe we'll get the whole thing to ourselves, I don't know. Speak to you in a minute. Open again, Gold Rush is going to open again. It's tested and they've turned the music back on. I've ran away from the Haunting because I heard the roar of the track, and I'm going to jump on this now. See you in a minute. Just got off 8 back-to-back rides on Gold Rush there. It's been a really good day here today at Drayton Manor. Amazing queues, amazing operations. Considering I came here at 1 o'clock, I've done everything twice or over, which is just amazing for the low queues and that. So hopefully it'll be good next Saturday with 8 PM closures, and it is the 1 year anniversary of Gold Rush, which is good to look forward to. I will now leave you there, and make sure to like and subscribe for Stormforce 10 all day when I hit 100 subscribers, and I will see you in the next one.